Hello, I'm Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and welcome back to my official channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and welcome back to my official channel. Man, I am so tired right now. My eyes are barely staying open. I have been staring at this screen for hours, just trying to process these new The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Thursday, the 2nd of April, 2026. And let me tell you, my brain is completely fried, but I have a deadline. So here I am, typing furiously on my keyboard to give you guys the absolute raw, unfiltered truth about what is going down on this show, because things are getting crazy, like really crazy. And I just need to dump all this information out of my head before I pass out on my desk. So grab a coffee or a strong drink, because you are going to need it to get through the sheer amount of stupidity these characters are displaying right now. And let's just start right off with Deacon Sharp, because wow, just wow. The man got away from the Cliff House just in time, or at least he thinks he did. He really thinks he pulled off the heist of the century. So let's rewind a bit, because my brain is jumping all over the place. Deacon was in bed with Taylor Hayes at Steffy's house while Steffy and Finn and the kids were out camping. And then Sheila Carter comes banging on the door. Sheila actually kicks the door in with a butcher knife, and Deacon has to literally jump out of a second-story window, naked. He left his clothes behind. He scrambled through the bushes in the freezing cold, and he ran all the way back to his apartment, just pure panic. But then he gets home, and he decides to play it smart. Or what he thinks is smart, he lays down on the couch. He fakes sleeping. He pretends that he has just been there the whole time, snoring away. And then Sheila wakes him up the next morning. Sheila comes in all hyped up. She gives him all the details on what happened at the Cliff House. She tells him how she went over there with flowers, how she heard moaning, how she thought Taylor was being attacked, how she kicked the door down to save her, and how she found out Taylor was just having some alone time, or so she thought. So Sheila's rambling on and on about this crazy night, and Deacon is just sitting there, sweating bullets probably, trying to act like he just woke up from a deep sleep. He is playing dumb, so dumb, and Sheila is looking at him, and then she asks about his night, because remember, Deacon lied and said he had a dinner date with his daughter, Hope. So Sheila asks how the dinner was, and Deacon is very vague about his fake dinner with Hope Logan Spencer. He just gives these non-answers. Oh, it was fine. We just talked. Nothing special. Very vague. Because he hasn't even had time to fully coordinate his lie with Hope yet. He doesn't know what to say. He is just trying to survive the conversation without throwing up from anxiety. But here is the thing. Deacon thinks he is safe. He really does. He actually calls Taylor on the phone later, and he tells Taylor that their secret is safe. He tells her that Sheila bought the whole fake sleeping routine. He tells her that they got away with it, but they didn't. They really didn't. Because Sheila is not an idiot. She might be crazy, but she is not stupid. And the minute that Sheila saw the pizza box in the restaurant, she flashed back. She flashed back to seeing the exact same delivery box on the kitchen table at the Cliff House. And this is where it gets so good, because Sheila works at Il Giardino. She owns it with Deacon. She knows everything about that restaurant. She knows the logo on the boxes. She knows the grease stains. She knows the exact shape of the pizza boxes they use. So when she is at work the next day and she looks at a stack of those boxes, her brain just stops. She flashes back to the night before, when she was leaving the Cliff House after the whole knife incident. She was walking out and she saw a pizza box on Taylor's counter, an Il Giardino pizza box. So Sheila is connecting the dots. Her brain is just spinning. Why would Taylor order a pizza from Il Giardino? Why wouldn't she just get delivery from somewhere closer? And wait a minute, Deacon wasn't at the restaurant. He was supposedly with Hope, but Hope didn't order pizza, and Deacon was supposedly asleep on the couch. But wait, what about the clothes? Sheila saw discarded men's clothes. And what about the fact that Deacon was being so vague about Hope? And what about the fact that Hope looked so incredibly uncomfortable and awkward when Sheila interrogated her about the dinner earlier? It is all coming together. Sheila is starting to connect the dots, the pizza box, the fake sleep, the vague answers, the stuttering Hope, the moaning at the Cliff House, the missing clothes. It all points to one thing. Deacon was the mystery man in Taylor's bed. And this means Taylor and Deacon could both be in grave danger and not even know it, because Sheila is putting the puzzle pieces together right now, and she is not happy. She is realizing that she has been played by her own husband and by the woman she thought she was becoming friends with. And meanwhile, on the other side of town, things are exploding, because the bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, April 2 reveal that Taylor told Steffy what happened. So Steffy and Finn and the kids get back from their overnight camping trip. They are tired. They smell like campfire smoke. They just want to take a shower and relax. But they walk into the Cliff House and the bedroom door is splintered. The hinges are busted. There is wood on the floor. It looks like a crime scene. Steffy instantly panics. She thinks someone broke in. She thinks her family is in danger. But then Taylor is there, and Taylor looks like a nervous wreck. She is shaking. She is guilty, and she has to come clean. Taylor sits Steffy down, and she confesses everything. She tells Steffy that Deacon came over, that they were going to have a romantic evening, that they were in the bedroom, and then Sheila showed up with a butcher knife and kicked the door in. And guys, Steffy just loses her mind. I mean, absolutely loses it. Steffy had ordered her mother not to associate with Deacon anymore. She made it so clear. She told Taylor that Deacon is married to Sheila. Sheila is a psychopath. Sheila shot Steffy in an alley and left her for dead. Sheila shot Finn. Sheila is the most dangerous person in their lives. And Steffy told Taylor to stay away from Deacon to protect the family. So to find out that Taylor not only disobeyed her, but had Deacon at the house, at Steffy's house where her children live, it was pretty shocking. Steffy is screaming. She is pacing around the room. She is waving her arms. She cannot believe the sheer stupidity of her mother. Taylor is a world-renowned psychiatrist. She is supposed to be smart, but she is acting like a reckless teenager. She brought a married man into her daughter's home, and not just any married man, Sheila Carter's husband. And then to learn about the close call with Sheila, to learn that Sheila was literally standing in the house with a butcher knife, that is enough to drive a woman insane. Steffy is hyperventilating. She is terrified because she knows how close they all came to a bloodbath. But Taylor, oh my gosh, Taylor is living in a total delusion right now. Even though Taylor insists that Sheila didn't catch them together, that doesn't guarantee safety. Taylor is sitting there trying to calm Steffy down, saying things like, oh honey, it's fine. Sheila didn't see Deacon. Deacon jumped out the window. Sheila thought I was alone. Sheila even bought me flowers. It's totally fine. Our secret is safe. Deacon called and said he fooled her, and Steffy is just looking at her mother like she has two heads, because all a woman needs is an idea, especially a woman like Sheila, and it can all go to hell from there. Sheila does not need hard proof to start a war. She just needs a suspicion. And right now she has a lot more than a suspicion. She has the pizza box. She has the lies. She has the intuition of a woman scorned. But Taylor doesn't see it. Taylor is completely blind to the danger she has put everyone in. Plus it gets worse, because with Taylor and Deacon saying they need to be more careful, there will be more secret dates. Yes, you heard me right. They are not stopping. After almost getting stabbed by a crazy woman with a butcher knife, after Deacon had to run naked through the bushes, after Steffy screamed at her until her throat was raw, Taylor and Deacon still want to see each other. They actually think the solution is just to be more careful, to plan better secret dates. Are you kidding me right now? I am typing this and I am just shaking my head because this is a death wish. This is literally a death wish. They are in grave danger, both of them, and they are just skipping around like everything is fine. But Sheila is covering well enough that Deacon can't tell that she's onto the truth. Sheila is playing the game. She is smiling at Deacon. She is pouring him coffee. She is asking him about his day at the restaurant. She is acting like the loving, devoted wife. And Deacon is falling for it. He thinks he is a genius. He thinks his fake sleep routine was an Oscar-winning performance. But Sheila is just watching him. She is studying him. She is looking at his lying mouth and she is plotting, while Steffy will freak out about what could happen. Sheila will start plotting on what to do next. And this is the scariest part, because when Sheila gets mad, she usually just grabs a gun or a knife, like she did when she went to the Cliff House. But this time she is taking a step back. She is thinking, she is calculating. She wants them to suffer. She doesn't just want to kill them quickly. She wants to destroy them. Because it would be one thing if Deacon just made a mistake. If he just had a one-night stand with a random waitress, Sheila would be mad, but she might forgive him. However, he reunited with Sheila. He fought for her. He told everyone he loved her. He stood up to his own daughter for her. He married her. And then, after all that, he snuck around with Taylor Hayes, the woman who hates Sheila more than anyone. The woman whose family Sheila destroyed. Deacon chose Taylor, and they also planned to do it more, which makes it even worse. Sheila knows this isn't just a physical slip-up. This is an emotional affair. This is a complete betrayal of everything they built together. This isn't just a case of betrayal or cheating. It's the humiliation, the sheer absolute humiliation that Deacon and Taylor are putting Sheila through. Think about it from Sheila's twisted perspective. She finally got the man of her dreams. She finally got acceptance, or at least tolerance. She was living a good life. And her husband was sneaking out of their bed, lying to her face, using his daughter as an alibi just to go roll around in the sheets with the woman who constantly judges Sheila. It is humiliating. It makes Sheila look like a fool. And Sheila Carter hates looking like a fool. The betrayal isn't going to get them killed, but the humiliation factor very well could. Sheila's ego is fragile. She needs to feel respected. She needs to feel feared. And right now, Deacon and Taylor are laughing at her behind her back. They think she is stupid. They think she is easily fooled by a fake sleep and a locked door. And Sheila is going to show them just how wrong they are. She is going to make them paranoid. She is going to mess with their heads. She is going to leave little clues. She is going to make them realize that she knows. And she is going to watch them squirm before she strikes. And poor Hope. I have to mention Hope because Hope is dragged right into the middle of this mess. Deacon used her. He told Sheila he was with Hope, and then he begged Hope to cover for him. And Hope did it because she wants her dad away from Sheila. But Hope is a terrible liar. She has no poker face. So when Sheila cornered her and asked about the dinner, Hope stumbled, she stuttered, she looked away, she sweated, and Sheila saw right through it. So now Sheila knows Hope is involved. Sheila knows Hope lied to her face to protect Deacon's affair. And you know Sheila is going to hold a grudge against Hope for that too. Liam is going to be so mad when he finds out Hope got involved in this, because Liam knows how dangerous Sheila is. So yeah, that is where we are at. Thursday, April 2 is going to be an explosive episode. Steffi is going to be screaming her lungs out at Taylor. Taylor is going to be crying and defending her toxic romance. Deacon is going to be serving pizzas and thinking he is safe. And Sheila is going to be staring at a cardboard pizza box and planning a psychological warfare campaign that will probably end in absolute tragedy. And honestly, I just can't with these people anymore. I am so exhausted. My fingers hurt from typing all this. But you guys need to know, you need to be prepared for the drama because B&B is not holding back. They are pushing this storyline to the absolute limit, and I am here for it, even if it means I don't sleep. So let me just wrap this up before I start rambling even more, because I could talk about Steffi's broken door all day. Like, who is going to fix that hinge? Does Finn know how to fix a door? Probably not. He is a doctor. They will have to hire a guy. And what is the guy going to think? Anyway, I am losing focus. Just remember, the humiliation is the key. Sheila can handle a lot of things, but she cannot handle being made a fool of by Taylor Hayes. So buckle up, because the revenge of Sheila Carter Sharp is coming, and it is going to be ugly.